We're going to talk about the Hoover, the new supply, and what a narcissist actually feels in a relationship. So, most people imagine that the narcissists feel love and loyalty and connection the same way others do, just that they might have some issues. But that's not how their internal world works. Their emotional experience is fundamentally different, it's almost opposite. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of what a narcissist typically feels at each stage of a relationship. And this is based on clinical research and also survivor patterns. So the idealization stage, you are a source of power. What they feel is excitement, obsession, possession, dopamine rush, and a fantasy connection. But it's not a real bond. They're not bonding with you, they're bonding with the fantasy of what you could provide, whether it's admiration, validation, stability, status, or emotional labor. It feels intoxicating to them, almost euphoric, because they believe they found somebody who can finally make them feel whole. But this connection is conditional. It's not empathy based, it's utility based. What can you do for them? Or what source can you provide, source of supply? So during the devaluation stage, they start getting upset. It's like, you're not fixing me. Now I'm angry. So they start to feel irritated, bored, a lot of disappointment, even resentment, this internal panic that they kind of hide away, and shame, but expressed as blame. So they have a lot of shame. It's kind of like a shame based disorder, but it comes out as blame. So when you inevitably show them you're human, you have needs, opinions, and even limits, the narcissist kind of feels like a threat is coming. They can feel wounded. How dare you not worship me? Exposed. You start to see through their cracks, or triggered. They feel like they're losing control. And this leads the narcissist to these classic responses. They'll start to twist your words. They'll use a lot of gaslighting, making you question your reality. They inflict superiority over you, kind of control. They can even withdraw, where they give you the silent treatment or ghost you, and even rage. So they're trying to regulate their own shame and insecurity by controlling you. Now, the maintenance stage, this is the I need you, but I resent that I need you. This is the most confusing stage emotionally for them and for you. So they start to feel a sense of ownership, a fear of abandonment, dependence on your reactions, jealousy, low level contempt, occasional admiration when they start to feel that you might be a little bit useful, and they don't want to lose you because they need that supply, but they also resent you for the power that you have, the power to leave, to expose them, or to even stop feeding their ego. So their feelings oscillate constantly. It can be within a word or two, or even just a movement. Then comes a discard stage where I need distance from the mirror you're holding up. And in the beginning, they're mirroring you. And you know, you're a beautiful person inside, probably outside too. And then they start to see who they are when we start talking to them, saying, you know, please don't talk to me like that, or I need you to be more consistent. And so they take it as an attack. And they get angry instead of fixing it or compromising. A lot of them do not like to compromise, or they don't compromise at all. So they start to feel emotional numbness, relief during the discard stage, excitement about a new supply, anxiety if you're the one that pulls away first, rage if you expose them, shame that they just refuse to process. The discard is never about you not being valuable. So always remember that. It's about them avoiding a feeling that they can't tolerate, inadequacy. So when they discard, they're escaping shame. So after the discard, wait, you're not playing the role anymore, is what they start to say. And if you go no contact or detach, they start to feel panic, confusion, narcissistic injury, anger because their property is acting independently. Curiosity. Do I still have control? That's a lot of times when you get that Hoover. If you stay silent long enough, the narcissist usually returns with hoovering, fake apologies, future faking, I've changed type of words, sudden empathy that isn't real empathy. This isn't love, it's their regulation. They want your reaction, not your heart. So, do narcissists feel love? They can feel attachment, desire, need, obsession, and pain at losing supply, but not empathy based love. Their version of love is closer to, I feel good when you're giving me what I want. And it's conditional, transactional, and fragile. So, if you are hoping for a Hoover or wondering if the new supply is being treated better, with the new supply, it's going to depend on which stage they're in. Are they in the devaluation, the idealization, the discard? It's a cycle. A lot of people can even predict when their narcissist is going to act up. A lot of them predictably around birthdays and holidays when the focus is on somebody else, or if you receive a reward or have some illness to where you're the one that needs the attention or time. It's going to happen with the new supply too. The narcissist did not heal what is going on inside, and usually over time, the shame throughout their life builds up because they haven't processed through it. That's why they go on to a new supply, is kind of like a fresh start, but it's the same mud. They're going to muddy the water, and it just takes time to dissipate into that relationship and destroy that one as well. And some people tolerate more than maybe you did. So be proud of yourself for setting boundaries, knowing your worth. And when we've gone through toxic relationships, a lot of times it starts to destroy our self-esteem. And those are the little cracks that cause us to either, become depressed and start to withdraw. Maybe now we're ignoring phone calls or not being available for other people. I'm here to help you. I have a community. I'll put the link in the comments. Link is also in the bio where you can schedule a free one-on-one. Let's talk. Let's get through this. And, when we're wondering if the Hoover is going to happen, is it what's best for us? Why do we want that Hoover? Something to think about. But I'm here for you. I'd like to know your thoughts on what the narcissist thinks. Do you agree with this video? I'll see you in the next video. Topic requests are always welcome. Please share if this will help someone.